Right, moving right along. This is my granddaughter, and this is us at Halloween. That's me as a clown, my son, my daughter-in-law, and my granddaughter. We get all dolled up, decorate the house, and then we go trick-or-treating. It's me last year, and this is me diving. I used to dive every morning and clean up the local marina, and I had what's called a Nemo, and it would float behind me, and I could go down 10 meters, and it would pump water to me every time not water, air to me every time I breathed. So I used to clean up the marina of all the plastic and all the socks and hair ties and you name it, glasses, everything. Every day I did this. That's me in the middle. I'm a marriage celebrant. I'm marrying my best friend's daughter to her fiance. And that's me with my youngest boy. He was born 6 weeks prem, and here he is getting fat and chubby. There's my business I used to do. That was a double board for a double birthday. And there's another part of my business. I used to make these little, well, they're not little, they're almost as tall as me, farm animals, etc., even Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse, and put things inside its belly. And that's a picture of me last November. Hang on, I'm trying to get rid of the glare. Went to the races. That's me doing ballet. When I was 13, I did 9 years of that. That's me. The only picture of me as a baby. And here's my cat Cleo as a kitten. She's about to turn 3. That's me riding a motorbike, living in the centre of Australia, Alice Springs, for a year. That shows me when I was like 6 or 7, Christmas Day. I got a bridal doll, and I look very much like my granddaughter. That's my disabled boy. He's my oldest. Again, another one that was 6 weeks early with me. That was last year. This is us again for Little Red Riding Hood. He's being the axeman. He's got a big plastic axe. I'm in my wheelchair for that one, ready to go trick-or-treating. And this is all the rubbish that I used to collect. I'd bring it home and I'd go through it on my videos. I'd film the whole thing underwater with my GoPro attached to my mask. And it was just plastic and glass, fish hooks, everything. I'd metal detect underwater as well, and on the sand, finding money, etc. But I think that's it all. So that gives you an idea of the sort of things that I got up to. I travelled the whole of Australia and lived all over Australia. Yeah, down the very bottom, that's me in a coma. That photo's taken of me from a screenshot from a video. They allowed Dad to come in just for a minute to film me, and off he went. That was 1994. Pre-eclampsia turned into eclampsia, and I had 2 days in a coma, a bleed on the brain, and the story goes on and on, but it took 3 years to recover from that. I had to go home to my 2 boys and look after them by myself. I just had to pull up my socks and get on with it. So, yeah. And now we face dementia. So there you go. So please don't feel sorry for me. I've had a terrific life. I've done a lot of things other people haven't done. I fished on, when I was 9, I caught a fish on the Great Barrier Reef with a hand reel. That was a sweet lip. And I've, as I said, climbed Uluru. I've been there twice. Just been in helicopters. Yeah, you name it, I've done it. Okay, have a really lovely. Please subscribe.